Hi, I'm Jessica Collette. I'm a pro-tonnage artist, and this is Sam, and today we're going to show you some really cool things. It is called the koi tail with a faux bang. So what we're going to do is have Sam tip her head upside down so that we can start the fishtail, in essence, at the bottom of her head, right here in the nape of the neck. So what that does is makes it incredibly easy for you at home to do it on yourself, because you're just going to tip your head up, and you can do it on a guest in the salon. So when you're at home, we all know, we can blow dry upside down and do all those fun things to give ourselves big volume. You're just going to do the same thing. And this is super easy with a guest in the salon too. You can see just as I'm doing it here with Samantha's hair. We just turn her head upside down. All I'm doing is brushing everything forward. And what's nice about second day hair that I don't think enough people take advantage of is all the texture that's in here. So Sam had really pretty hair today. She had it set really nicely, and you can see we've brushed all that out, but it gives us all that texture to help hold the koi tail. So now we've got it all upside down and smoothed out nicely. You don't want it perfect. I think it's a lot prettier if it's not so perfect. So a fishtail braid is what we're doing. We're just doing it backwards, so it's gonna look like a koi tail. That makes the difference. So a fishtail is done with only 2 strands. That's what makes it really easy to do at home. So you take your 2 strands, cross them over, and hold them right in your hand. Unlike a regular 3-strand braid, you never cross over. So all we do is pick up and lay it over. You can see there's no crossover. And then we pick up the next section. So it's a lot like combining a 3-strand braid and a French braid. Super easy. You just continue all the way up, adding hair in as you go. You can do it tight on your head, so you'll see when we come forward, you can do it right around your head and keep it nice and tight on your head, or you can come up once you get to the crown or to the top of the head, and what that will do is give you a looser koi tail. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get up to the top of her head and we're gonna loosen up a little bit and go straight out then. But you can see until here, we're keeping it right laying on her head. So you can see here on Samantha's side that it's not perfect. We have those little imperfections, and what's going to happen with this is it's going to loosen right up and give us a really pretty look in the end. So don't be worried about those. That's why you can't see this if you're doing it on yourself. That's what makes it so great. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be smooth, every hair not in place. So now we're to the top of the head, and you can see just that we're starting to lift right straight off of her head. I think the greatest thing right now with trends in hair is long hair is being done, and it's pretty and it's flowy, and all the styles are so easy for you to be able to do on yourself at home that you don't necessarily have to go into a salon for a blowout anymore. While we think it's great that you come and see us, you can do all these really easy, fabulous things at home and quickly. You can see we're almost done, and it's only taken a couple minutes. So this is where you have a judgment call to make. To get your faux bang, you can see that Samantha doesn't have a bang. So what we can decide at this point is totally up to you. It's all based on how much faux bang you want. If you like a nice thick faux bang, which I think is really pretty with this, and she's got nice dark shiny hair, so it'll be beautiful. So I think we're gonna leave that much out. So to finish the koi tail, we have no more hair to add. So we're just gonna pull from underneath of each strand and come around and add 2. Just as if we were doing before, but we're just taking the hair from underneath and adding it in. And we're gonna come all the way down to the bottom of her hair. We're just gonna secure this with a clear elastic. And let that part be free. So you can see now here what we've got is a really pretty coittail bang up the back of her head from the nape all the way to the ends. So we're going to use that to our advantage and just take this and give it a shake just from the tail. And you can see it becomes really pretty when it's loose. So however loose you like it, again, your preference. I just want to make sure with Samantha's layers that we don't drop out any of the pieces. So this looks really pretty to me. And if you see with her profile also goes with everything, and that's always key, that you look at the balance all the way around. So what we're going to do is pin that. I'm just grabbing the edge of this and the edge of the tail and sliding the pin in. And they're actually crossed over right underneath the tail, so it's going to hold that nice and tight for her. So now we need to work a little bit with her faux bang. What we're going to use is Style Inflection Thermal Protectant. Great product. It's going to keep it nice and soft and protect it from the heat of the flat iron. So I just like to start with smaller sections. If you start with smaller sections with a flat iron, the heat isn't going to be as damaging because you're going to be able to get it in 1 or 2 strokes. We're going to clip that out of the way. Oh, it smells delicious. And you can see how quick that gets nice and smooth for us, and it's really going to bring out the shine in her color. And it only takes a little bit of the Style Inflection Thermal Protectant to get the results that you want. We're just going to split that one in 2. It's a lot easier to control it if you have smaller sections. Now once you get to the center, you can see we're right in the middle. We're going to bring these forward. If you get that heat right at the base, you're going to get nice, full bangs with a little bit of lift. So you can see the work is in the faux bang here, not so much in the braid in the back, which is amazing because that's where it looks like the work was at. You can use the thermal protectant all over if you like, if that's what you like to do, is smooth your hair out with a flat iron. You can do that the day before and still do this. There's still a lot of texture from the thermal protectant. So you can see how that smoothed all those ends right out for us. So this is a great style when you're growing out a shorter bang and you have that longer piece there that you're not quite sure what to do with. This is a really easy, great trick, and you can keep wearing the bangs until they're completely grown out. All we're going to do is incorporate it right into the side. add it in to our koi tail. This is Dry Shine Super Spray, one of my favorite sprays. It's a medium hold. You get a really nice finish with it, stays nice and shiny. All we're doing is fixing and putting everything where we like it, but again, don't make it perfect. So as you can see, this is a super easy style that you can do on yourself or on a guest in the salon in under 10 minutes. So this is the koi tail with a faux bang.